anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Who's that? Point to the man. I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
The gunner, he points to himself. The raddest, he points to the woman. The killer, he points to the figure clad entirely in ceramic plate.
What do you think he does?
He kills?
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
We're working together. She knew you're out of control. She told me.
She's gone, you stupid fuck! Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. Stay cool! Don't do anything stupid!
Titus shouts to his men in the background.
The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
He looks around, tired suddenly, sad even.
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
They're huddled close in a formation. Still, the rest will stay. Even if it means dying here with him.
Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did that?
It was someone else, someone who's not here now.
How fucking convenient.
He gives you a drunken stare, then puts his hand on the gun. It was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
Logic. Think. Why doesn't he believe me? Logic 58%. Can you hold on while I change clothes, like right here and now? 72.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging
Oh my
him
god.
all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
He doesn't move the weapon.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up. Listen.
Fucking liars.
Did he shoot anybody, or just like... A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle of his gun.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
Rhetoric. Think of an argument. +1 for knowing about Downwell. 72%.
All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Granell would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. Really? None of this looks like it's going to do anything but piss him off.
You were called Downwell once. What happened?
What always happens when you get good at your job? That name meant night raids. Fucking extrajudicial funky time. Burn villages. Shit that sounds bad on the radio. The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Probably won't be called Crenell for much longer either.
He looks around.
Not after this shit.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The muscles on your back tense up.
Suggestion, Formidable 13. Talk about the hanged man. He had blue eyes.
Dangerous.
Oh my
Ask
god.
about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
I knew you weren't a goddamn scab leader.
Yeah, I don't fucking act so well. Laylee had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. That shit is done now. Trigger time.
Who are you?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He points at the whirling in rags.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click softly. Corti, Cortiner, Major Raoul Corti, Cortiner, friends with Lely. Raoul and Lely.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
He had blue eyes, didn't he, your colonel?
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way.
It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
Okay, so this line is just flat out not true. I'm pretty sure that will make him mad. So, your colonel did not deserve to go out like that, I promise. I will find his killer.
Find his killer. Cop, his killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
Where is Klasia? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
The manager calls down from the balcony. What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
The lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenaries.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
You're all drunk. Look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around the mouth. I don't know if the game is going to say I even have a bullet, chat. I don't know if it's going to say I have a bullet. Because I got my gun, when the, what was it, Pigs, the crazy lady, when I got my gun from her, I told her, I was like, it doesn't have any bullets. And I got the gun back from her. And I'm now holding the gun, and it does not have bullets in it. %, okay. I aim at this guy. Or no, shoot Cortenier. No, it's this guy. Even if I shoot him, there's a 42% chance. Even if it succeeds, the other two can fill me full of lead. So I think I just stand there and don't say anything for a minute.
What's the matter, loincloth? Got your mouth full of dick? I'm gonna spare you. My brother is dead.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Kill me and you'll never find out who killed your colonel. I've been withholding information.
Rude. Kill him.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and
God.
the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Reaction speed 8%. Blink, think, or Kim wears... Dude, I think Kim is about to get shot for me. I think he's about to die. Blink, think.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it. His eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you.
Didn't... No, ever since we saw the sniper rifle, I've been wondering if this guy killed him. However, the first time that we were on Classia's roof, we turned out and we saw some light in the distance, like a camera lens that was looking at us from far away. This description of his mask is reminding me of that moment.
0.6 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the thick barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces.
Kim, where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude.
This is so trash! 8%, dodge the shot.
The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force. A volcano of burning pain erupts from your left shoulder. The pain flows over your entire body like an awful shock. A grim knowing rises from within. Half of your body must be gone.
God, please.
The lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims, face pale.
Then, 2 shots ring and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see.
She shot
got
Kim
hit.
and Kim shot him. Who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
Wait, did she what? Where did that bullet come from? Did she shoot through Kim and hit him?
Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger.
Look him in the eye.
A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
Try to evade. 3%.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes.
Oh.
Your entire lower body is on fire,
Oh.
and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
Try to open your eyes. What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Oh, Kim's alive. Out of it, a silhouette appears crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. Live fast, die old. Wince from pain.
Yes, keep talking. Stay
Hello?
awake. Look at me.
The lieutenant pushes down on your wound hard.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him, a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
Authority 97%. Kim truly trusts you. No, Kim!
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear.
I don't know if it's loaded.
That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears
their armor?
like someone pressed stop
Maybe you hit him in the
on
head.
the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Ancient reptilian brain is back. No, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
Yeah, Volition's right.
There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Whoa, the like limbic system voice kind of faded into the reptilian brain voice. Same voice actor for both of those, I guess. Just one squeaky, one rough.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple.
Yo, I didn't
from
pay
the
for this
pain.
room, I'm broke.
It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
Kim.
Sunrise, Arabellon.
He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with the fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. The piss jacket, Kim. You took it off.
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore.
I took it off.
I don't think he ever put it on.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices.
The game is mistaken.
He's
He
done
never.
with the
I never
jacket.
got him to wear the jacket. What happened?
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The major gave the command.
What happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit. With his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it,
He sounds a tiny bit sorry he did not find it before you got hit.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
There's a pause.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in a hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
I don't remember Theo. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before getting to the hospital. Titus died in the hospital. Oh my god. So that kind of explains why more people weren't shooting at me and Kim, because all, the other guys all, rushed in. Titus is dead?
Yes,
Nod.
you were bleeding out by then. You warned me. I was able to disarm Cortana before he got the jump on me.
Thank you. Although,
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Paul, though. And that's what happened.
DePaul? Oh, is that the lady? And the major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured. We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
How many casualties on the Union side total?
4. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
And that's...
All.
It's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
This is 6.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
Yay, main characters!
he did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink
And
water.
curse. Yes, the essentials when you are hospitalized, chat. Get up occasionally to take medicine and curse. Ow.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
Dramamine. Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad, but still under-the-counter bad.
What did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
My gun. It's engraved on it.
Cops like it.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
He looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
How bad am I hurt?
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome.
Huh. Okay, so I guess the earlier was like a, mistaken perception because of the, rush of adrenaline, because he said, like, I'm bleeding out. But then here he says, like, no major arteries were hit. But maybe I was just losing a lot of blood and I thought I was bleeding out. Can I walk?
We will see.
Has anyone from my... Actually, wait, are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Isn't that strange?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd. You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
If not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Okay, get up.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of pain.
You can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily.
It's alright. God saw fit to grace me with a spare. I wonder, so I think during the battle I had the armored gauntlets on. I wonder if you have the armored chest piece on during the battle, if the shot to your chest goes differently. That would be really interesting if they did that.
How are you?
My disco days are done.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Gefreiter.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
We can't talk to Everhart. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Wait, you checked? She's really...
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
An antique bullet from a Bell McGray 4.46 millimeters. How hard can it be to find one? How hard can it be?
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
The effing Maybells, Kim, the flowers.
What?
Yank it out and show the dried flower while it falls to pieces. This one, remember?
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
He's wrong.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about the hole in the wall? Someone was checking her out.
I don't know. That's been there for years.
There's still a 28% possibility the shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
The goddamn footprints!
Yes. God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable.
There's all these old bunkers and weapon caches. Revolutionary era.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
I can't believe they're effing useless.
No need to be melodramatic.
I'm not gonna say that. You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics. Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
Let's check Classy's room, upstairs.
Why not?
He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot.